The air hung heavy with an ominous stillness as we gathered before the looming entrance of the haunted escape room, an abandoned asylum-themed attraction that had long been shrouded in mystery. My name is Olivia, and I found myself among a group of daring friends, determined to test our wits against the eerie puzzles within. There was Lucas, the analytical and level-headed leader; Emily, the adventurous thrill-seeker with a penchant for the supernatural; Jake, the jovial and charismatic joker of the group; and Emma, the reserved and empathetic artist who often sensed the subtle energies around her. The decision to spend the night in the haunted escape room was born out of our shared love for the macabre and a desire to challenge ourselves in an environment that promised both thrills and chills. Little did we know that the asylum's dark history, touted as part of the immersive experience, held secrets that transcended the realm of mere entertainment. As we entered the dimly lit lobby, the musty scent of old wood and the faint echoes of distant laughter filled the air. The reception area was adorned with dilapidated furniture and eerie portraits that seemed to watch our every move. The atmosphere, designed to evoke a sense of foreboding, set the stage for an unforgettable night, one that would test the boundaries between fiction and the supernatural. The escape room guide, a disheveled figure with a penchant for theatricality, welcomed us with a sinister grin. His raspy voice conveyed the history of the abandoned asylum, the tales of tortured souls, unspeakable experiments, and a tragic fire that claimed the lives of countless patients. We listened with a mix of fascination and trepidation, eager to delve into the unsettling atmosphere that awaited us. As the heavy door creaked open, revealing the foreboding corridors of the asylum-themed escape room, a shiver ran down my spine. The air inside felt charged with an otherworldly energy, and the flickering lights cast grotesque shadows on the peeling wallpaper. It was a descent into an unsettling reality, one that blurred the lines between the staged horrors of an escape room and the supernatural forces that lay dormant within the abandoned asylum. The puzzles, designed to challenge our intellect, were interspersed with eerie clues that hinted at the asylum's dark past. The group navigated through dimly lit hallways, solving riddles and unlocking hidden passages. It was a captivating experience, the thrill of uncovering secrets, adding a layer of excitement to the otherwise eerie ambience. As the night progressed, a subtle unease settled over the group. Strange noises echoed through the asylum's corridors, whispers that seemed to carry the anguished cries of long-forgotten souls. The atmosphere, once a stage for theatrical frights, took on a life of its own. Shadows danced along the walls, and the temperature fluctuated as if the very air resonated with the haunted history of the asylum. In one room, a flickering candle revealed a faded journal, an artifact from the asylum's past. The writing spoke of a malevolent force that lingered within the walls, a vengeful spirit seeking retribution for the atrocities committed in the name of medical experimentation. The group, initially dismissive of the journal's implications, found their skepticism waning in the face of the increasingly unsettling occurrences. The asylum-themed escape room, initially a challenge to test our wits, became a sinister stage for a haunting performance. Locked doors swung open of their own accord. Eerie whispers seemed to guide our movements. and the portraits on the walls contorted into grotesque caricatures of human suffering. The guide, once a theatrical presence, vanished into the shadows, leaving us to grapple with the increasingly ominous reality of the haunted escape room. The turning point came when we stumbled upon the recreation of the asylum's medical ward, a chilling reminder of the unspeakable horrors that had unfolded within its walls. Rusting medical equipment, decrepit beds, and haunting echoes of distant screams created an atmosphere that transcended the scripted scares of an ordinary escape room. As we explored the medical ward, the group's camaraderie began to fray. Unseen hands tugged at our clothing, and the temperature dropped to an unnatural chill. The vengeful spirit hinted at in the journal seemed to manifest with an insidious intent. Fear, once a thrill we sought to conquer, morphed into an oppressive force that gripped our hearts. In a moment of terror, the doors slammed shut, trapping us within the recreation of the medical ward. The air became thick with a malevolent energy as the group realized that the haunted escape room had become more than a staged performance. The vengeful spirit, fueled by the pain and suffering of the asylum's past, sought to ensnare us within its haunted confines. The puzzles, once solvable challenges, transformed into insidious traps. Each attempt to unlock a door or decipher a cryptic message led to a nightmarish consequence. The group, now entangled in a supernatural struggle, grappled with the realization that the asylum-themed escape room was a conduit for the vengeful spirit's malevolence. As the group ventured deeper into the haunted escape room, the boundaries between the staged horrors and the supernatural became increasingly blurred. Phantom footsteps echoed in empty hallways. Spectral figures materialized in flickering candlelight, and the oppressive presence of the vengeful spirit seemed to watch our every move. The group's dynamic shifted as fear and paranoia took hold. Trust, once a foundation of our camaraderie, crumbled under the weight of the escalating supernatural phenomena. The vengeful spirit exploited our vulnerabilities, manifesting in twisted apparitions that mirrored our deepest fears and regrets. In a room adorned with eerie symbols, we encountered a seance board, an artifact from the asylum's dark history. Reluctantly, we engaged in a makeshift seance, seeking answers from the vengeful spirit that held us captive. The planchette moved with an otherworldly force, spelling out cryptic messages that spoke of the spirit's thirst for justice and revenge. As the seance unfolded, the atmosphere in the haunted escape room intensified. Objects levitated, and ghostly whispers filled the air. The group, caught in the grip of the supernatural, grappled with the realization that the vengeful spirit sought to trap our souls within the asylum's haunted walls. The climax of the haunting came in the form of a spectral apparition, a manifestation of the vengeful spirit that sought retribution for the sins of the past. The ghostly figure, clad in tattered asylum garb, beckoned us towards a foreboding doorway. Fear and resignation mingled as the group faced the chilling reality that escape, both from the haunted escape room and the vengeful spirit's grasp, was an increasingly elusive prospect. The doorway led to a hidden chamber, a macabre theater where the asylum's tragic history played out in spectral visions. The vengeful spirit, now a tormented soul seeking closure, revealed the horrors that had unfolded within the asylum's walls. Unethical medical experiments, the suffering of innocent patients, and the tragedy of the fire that claimed countless lives all became vivid scenes in the haunting tableau. The group, now united in the face of the vengeful spirit's anguish, sought a way to appease the tormented soul. The asylum-themed escape room, once a challenge to test our wits, became a conduit for redemption. The puzzles, now imbued with supernatural significance, offered a path to unravel the lingering pain that bound the vengeful spirit to the haunted escape room. As we solved the final puzzle, the chamber resonated with a surge of otherworldly energy. The vengeful spirit, its spectral form flickering with ethereal light, expressed a moment of respite. The haunted escape room, no longer a prison of torment, seemed to breathe with the weight lifted from its haunted history. In a surreal moment, the group found themselves back in the asylum-themed escape room's lobby. The oppressive atmosphere had lifted, and the spectral visions that had haunted us vanished like dissipating mist. The disheveled guide reappeared with a cryptic smile, acknowledging the group's journey through the supernatural. The haunted escape room, once a stage for scripted frights, had become a conduit for an unexpected encounter with the supernatural. The vengeful spirit, now at peace, left the group with a haunting farewell, a whispered gratitude that lingered in the air like a final breath. As we left the abandoned asylum-themed escape room, the night's ordeal etched into our collective memory. The group walked away with a newfound respect for the thin veil between entertainment and the supernatural. The haunted escape room, once a lighthearted challenge, had become a journey into the heart of a dark history. A chilling reminder that some spirits, burdened by the weight of unresolved pain, linger beyond the confines of the physical world. The group's shared experience in the haunted escape room became a cautionary tale, a whispered story passed down through the annals of our shared memories. The supernatural encounter, once dismissed as part of the stage performance, left an indelible mark on our perception of the haunted and the unknown. The haunted escape room, forever transformed by the vengeful spirit's presence, became a tale of redemption and closure, a narrative that transcended the scripted frights and ventured into the realm of the unexplained.